Good evening, everyone. I'm LaDawn Davis. CARICOM heads of government just ended 2 days of regional discussions at their 29th intersessional meeting in Haiti. Regional tourism led off this morning's session with a presentation by the Caribbean Tourism Organization chaired by Minister of Tourism, the Honorable Dionisio D'Aguilar. Altaviz Munnings leads us off tonight.
Caribbean Tourism Organization officials acknowledged that 70% of the region was unaffected by last year's hurricanes Irma and Maria. They realize that most of the world is geographically challenged, and that presents somewhat of an economic problem for the region. That's where a fund to brand the entire Caribbean comes in. Caribbean Tourism Organization Chairman and Minister of Tourism, the Honorable Dionisio D'Aguilar, pitched the idea to CARICOM heads of government in Haiti Tuesday morning.
To create a mechanism that when such a disaster happens, an entity can move in and inform the public of exactly what's not in operation and what's in operation. In addition, the United States, Britain, Australia, Canada have all created national marketing campaigns. Go USA, Travel Canada. And it's important for the Caribbean to do the same. We are losing market share globally. What was most interesting was what was said by the Prime Minister of St. Lucia, who said that when you ask people where in the world you would love to go before you die, 90% of the people say the Caribbean. And so we need to market and reinforce the brand Caribbean.
Minister D'Aguilar and his team are confident that the proposal was well received.
We're all very small nations, and we all put 10 and 12, 15, 18. But you can imagine if we put in $20 to $30 million into a fund to market the Caribbean, to keep that brand front and center in the minds of the traveling public. And then you top that off with your individual country marketing. It keeps the brand alive.
The Caribbean Tourism Organization's next move is getting all Caribbean states to agree to the proposal as soon as possible.
To follow up with countries that had first of all agreed. Countries said they need to go back to cabinet, they agree in principle, but they need to check with their cabinets, and to follow through on the process and to get as many countries on board. And then you would go to IATA, which is the organization that would collect the airline levy on your behalf, and it would go into a marketing fund, which would 90% would go to market the brand Caribbean, 10% for overhead, and we get rolling.
Now, the One Brand Caribbean initiative is nothing new to the region, as Caribbean leaders have seen this type of blueprint for tourism before, and they say it actually worked. Minister D'Aguilar told us that $500,000 has already been deposited into the fund, but they're hoping the regional states can deposit even more before the start of the 2018 hurricane season in June. Reporting from the Marriott Hotel in Port-au-Prince, Haiti, I'm Altaviz Munnings, ZNS Network News.